What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here. We're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so we're going to be taking on, well, the FRIEZA Red Zone. But we're going to be bringing in the Earthbred Fighters and Turtle School team, led by the late, great YAMCHA. The reason I say late is because as of this point in time, when he was going to NAMEK Saga to face this FRIEZA, which is the Final Form Full Power FRIEZA, the man would no longer be with us. So we're going to take him in and see how he would have fared against FRIEZA if he had gone to NAMEK. So let's take a look and see. Alright, so our first rotation actually looks pretty decent. It actually isn't bad. I really like this first rotation. Defense is kind of mid for Kaioken, so we're going to rotate him off actually right here. And go like this. We're just going to try to give him as many ki as we can. Right there's 5. We need to let him super first to Kaioken Blue, so we're going to rotate him wholly around one full time first. This is why I wanted to do that, so he could build up his defense, and because this Goku gets guard on his, once he gets hit, his guard activates, and he builds up his defense from being hit, and on his 18 ki super, so this will at least let me build him up a little bit, so he's not as mushy. And he wants to hit a double super, which I'm not going to complain about really, because that'll make this stage that much easier for us as a whole. And it lowers the FRIEZA's defense, which could actually be really good for this Goku here, which I was hoping this man would have made a comeback for Halloween, but he did not, so that kind of sucks. He did not make a return at all, so now he is slightly weaker, or mine's only slightly weaker because he's at 55%. So, let's see, 8 million. He's going to get hit once, that'll build up his stats a bit. Alright, so we do have YAMCHA in slot 1. Who's better, mine or the Friends? The Friends is slightly better. We're going to go with mine because I like mine more. So that's what we're going to go with. And then we're going to run the, almost said Turles, the YAMCHA like that. Let's see how well YAMCHA does. He's supposed to have a high chance to dodge if I remember right. Yep, there it is. This YAMCHA is a beast. I've actually ran this stage before with this team. And this YAMCHA just completely destroyed it. And that's what made me want to run it again. Is just to show you guys how good this YAMCHA still is in this meta. And he can run probably some of the newer red zones. I haven't pushed him that far yet because mine's only 69%. I wanted to see how well he would fare against an older red zone before I pushed him against a more difficult red zone. Alright, so this rotation here kind of sucks for one of two reasons. The FRIEZA does do an AoE attack. So its super is an AoE, so he does hit everybody. But luckily we have the Super Saiyan LR5 guys at the end of the rotation, giving everybody ki +2 and 50% defense. So he'll tank that pretty well, he'll dodge it, and he has type advantage. And every time they get hit, they get stronger. So this team is really built around getting hit to get stronger. If you guys haven't noticed with the quite a few of the units we have, actually I think almost every unit is that way. I legitimately think every unit is that way except for YAMCHA and this God Goku. Everybody needs to get hit a few times to get stronger. So that's a little bit of a fault in the team design on my behalf there, but I feel like if you let them get hit enough early on and then let them build up their attack and defense like we're doing right now with this God Goku, it will make a huge difference later on in the fight. And having this guy here as a support unit just floating, everybody every now and again will just get that ki 2 and 50% to defense, which will just make a huge difference for a lot of the units. So 50% extra defense is a huge thing to have. Alright, so they got hit twice. Let's go. Do I want to risk YAMCHA in slot 1? Can he take it? Yeah, probably. But I kind of want to let this Goku get hit a few times because he's the same as the Kaioken Goku at the end of the rotation who needs to get hit. So we'll actually rotate it like that. Let that Goku in slot 1. He's going to get hit anyway. Not a huge deal then. 36,000. YAMCHA took that for 280. That's a lot. YAMCHA took that pretty hard on the chin. It is type disadvantage, and YAMCHA hadn't supered anything yet, so I kind of expected that. But this will at least give this Goku a few chances to build up his stats by getting hit in slot 1. We are in a little bit of a lesser health situation, but I'm not too worried with the Kaioken Goku at the end of the rotation, to be honest with you. And this YAMCHA I know is going to hit at least another super attack, which as you can see YAMCHA, every time he supers he gets stronger. Up to 150, so this will be his 4th super, so he's at 120 now. He's not at max. Okay, so Kaioken's not even going to get the chance to attack. In this turn, we should have the Icarus activate, which we do. So we're actually going to do this move, this little number right here. We're going to put the Goku the LR Goku in slot 2 only because I want to have him super attack first before I let him get hit. Because we were below 50% at the start of the turn, so I don't remember if that'll affect his passive giving him the guard. And I'd rather not have him get hit and just completely lose that guard and do a lot of damage to us and take us out of the fight. Because yeah, we did get 15% back on, almost at 15% off our car insurance, which we didn't. We got 15% health back as well as 15% to attack and defense. So it does give us a slight edge in this rotation compared to last rotation. But I'd rather him not take that extra hit if we don't need to. So let's see. Okay, he's going to be at 8.72. This will raise his defense. I'm hoping he doesn't super this guy. That's why I put him in slot 2, so he wouldn't get supered, but let's find out. If he goes after the Yamcha for a super, we do have the revive active. Oh, he is super. Of course he would super in slot 2. Let's see. We do have the revive coming. That's what I tried to avoid, and it actually happened.
Sorry, everyone. It's all because of me.
The funny thing is I didn't have half this much trouble when I did this off screen, but it's because of the fact that I'm actually recording this now that the game wants to go here. Let me dial this up to like 95. I also haven't used any damage reduction items yet, which I probably could. Probably will going into the 2 final stages. Because yeah, not every unit can take everything without an item. I mean, I think I ran it last time without an item, but I'm not entirely sure, and I don't want to say I did or didn't, because I don't remember, to be honest. This should be Yamcha's final super attack. He should. Whoa, was that mine that was at max, or was it his friend's one that was at max? No, I think it was the friend one that was at max. So mine should be getting pretty close. Because he's getting there now. Come on, can you get one more? Nope. LR5 guys is going to get their super attack off, so that's kind of nice. That'll allow them to build up a little bit for just this turn. Okay, they finished them off. Perfect. So next rotation is AGL, so we're going to have to be very protective of the Kaioken Goku. That is guaranteed. We're going to have to be very protective. So what we might do is this.
Enough is enough. I won't forgive you even if you apologize.
Because that's going to hit pretty hard. And then we'll go like this just to give him 60, so he gets that guaranteed dodge built in. And then, okay, so he's only going to take 1 attack at the end of the rotation. So let's go with, my doggy's trying to jump on my lap. I can't have you jump on my lap right now, Rex. Let's go. There's enough attacks that I think he should get super prior if he does, but I'm going to activate this just because I don't trust the Kaioken at the end of the rotation. To be honest with you, that is my biggest worry, is Kaioken at the end of the rotation. So let's just hope that everybody else can do enough damage to the point where when Kaioken gets up there, he could just one-shot the guy. Probably could have put the 2 gods side by side, which would have increased the damage output, but it's not a huge deal. I'm going to end up rotating that around going forward anyway. So double, can we get a triple? No, we cannot. Alright, so this man here needs to hit hard. He really needs to hit a double. Right now would be an ideal situation for a double super from this guy. Because if not, it's going to put us in a really bad position. Because the Kaioken Goku hasn't had enough chance to build up. Double super, let's go. That is just what I needed to see. That's going to put us at quite an advantage now because of the fact that he did hit that double. Now, Kaioken, as long as he doesn't get supered. Okay, it's looking like he's going to be... Okay, no, he's not. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's this Goku that's getting supered, so that's going to give us a huge opening. Kaioken needs to hit a super attack here. Hopefully a double. He greatly raises his attack on his super, but he also raises his defense for that 1 turn. Yes, let's go. Double super. This man's a monster, especially if he gets multiple supers off in 1 turn and has his passive fully built up. Yes, he's still taking 36k. If he would have got supered, it would have been game. There would have been no question it was game over. GG's at that point. We would have been packing up and going home already. We would have been like, Coach put me in, and Coach would have been laughing at us at this point. Alright, come on, Yamcha, come through clutch like you did for me last time. And he is. He's dodging everything. Yamcha's like, I got you, fam. He's making Frieza look terrible. See, if we would have brought him to NAMEK, if he hadn't lost to the Cybermen, we probably could have brought him to NAMEK and then would have never had a need for Super Saiyan Goku. Yamcha would have done it all himself, is what I'm getting at. Yamcha would have done all of the work, no questions asked. There's that now. Okay, so now we're on to the final stage. No damage reduction active at all. So what we're going to do is 7 key. Actually, let me see. What does he get? Does he have a chance to dodge guaranteed? Yeah, okay, he has a guard with 6 or more key spheres to obtain, so we're going to give him 7. Give him that guard and that dodge. Oh, cool. And we're going to give you those 2, because you really don't need any more key. You're already hitting an Ultra. And then we're going to give you these. Do I go with the damage reduction? Do I do the damage reduction here? I think 480 should be enough. And the chance to guard, and the guard, and the dodge. Yeah, I think we should be alright. As long as he dodges, which would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. His guard's coming in clutch. And he's going to super before, so that's even better. Now he's got a guaranteed double super attack coming, so that'll raise his defense up even higher with the guard. And then the reason why I brought this team specifically with the Yamchas is because they have type advantage over this final stage if we can get here, which we did. So that gives us a huge, 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 huge advantage over this Frieza. This guy's going to hit a double super. And we're going to have Kaioken Blue next rotation, so sadly, we're going to have to activate a damage reduction next rotation to protect the Kaioken Blue. Which, I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal, but it kind of takes a little bit away from the run, but not much, because we're not using it to protect the main unit, we're using it to protect one of his sub-units, which ideally we need him protected. So, this man should have his guard active as well, so he'll be fine, and he gets the 50% defense from the support Goku, which they're not linking at all, actually, I just realized. So now, hopefully, we'll have enough defense to tank this. I think his guard is active here. We have 470k, or 470k health. Oh yeah, we ate that like a champion. Perfect. So let's let these guys hit. Not a huge deal. I'm not too worried about them hitting hard. I should have noticed early on they weren't sharing any links, but it's, again, not a huge, huge deal. They were here for support. Okay, perfect. Yamcha, activate. Okay. Kaioken Goku. Or, base Goku, I'm sorry. Okay, so I need 4 key spheres right there. Perfect. AGL Goku right there. And actually, if we can survive this, I might not even... Yeah, I'm not even going to activate a damage reduction, because I feel like we'll be alright. Especially if Yamcha can do a couple supers. We should be good with Yamcha having type advantage. Having the huge chance to dodge, I think we're pretty good. Okay, double super perfect. Let's go Yamcha. That might be it. Hopefully, I was hoping Yamcha would have finished him off, but I don't think Yamcha's going to be able to. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, nope. If he would have hit another super, it might have been enough, but I don't think. Maybe Kaioken can, or Kai Goku can. Oh yeah, he's fully built up, so he should be able to. If not, there's a lot on his shoulders to tank a super, to be honest with you. And yep, that's it. So there you guys go. That is how you take on and beat successfully with Yamcha. You beat the Red Zone Frieza stage of the Wicked Bloodline edition. I said that wrong. That is how you beat the Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline edition versus Frieza stage. So, relatively easy. Like I said, I beat it before in 11 minutes. I can't tell, it doesn't let me see what my personal best was before. Let me see if I can look it up and see what I specifically ran it with last time and how I did it. Okay, it only shows my personal best, which I ran the... Yeah, no, it's not going to show it. But there you guys go. That is the team we use. That is who we beat it with. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Oh, don't forget, always make sure to kiss the homies goodnight. Later, guys.